Welcome back. It's time once again to get an update on what's happening in the real estate market with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties.
That's right. Joining us are Katie Johansson and Megan Margheim, also part of JK Property Partners, right? Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
So we've heard that this is a good time of year to buy a home. Instead of don't wait until spring, you could do it right now.
Exactly. It's a perfect time to buy. It's also a perfect time to sell. We still have a shortage of inventory on the market. So if you're thinking about selling, it's a good time to get it on. There are buyers out there. And if you're a buyer right now, you can kind of get ahead of the curve. Everybody kind of waits until spring.
Right.
You kind of beat the rush. There's a little bit less competition. There is still competition out there. Like I said, people are looking, but it's a great time. And keep in mind it does take a little bit of time to close on a home. So by the time you close, it might be a little bit warmer, hopefully, if our weather cooperates.
Right?
Yeah.
And our team offers a covered trailer too. So just in case
Nice.
just in case we get a little bit of snow, we've got you covered
Do you
there.
offer movers too?
That's extra. Yeah. Our services are extra.
But you probably know somebody though who can move. Who can help
Yes,
move.
yep, exactly. So yeah, it's something we offer to our clients free of charge. It's a really nice addition.
That is great. So obviously buying a home can be a pretty daunting thing. So Megan, for you, when you're thinking about this process, what are some of the first steps you should be taking?
Well, with how the housing market is currently in Fargo-Moorhead, we're often running into multiple offer situations. So, I mean, if you start looking for a home and then you find one that you love, you're going to want to put an offer in right away. So I would say the most important thing to do first is to contact a local lender and get pre-approved, because not only will that pre-approval letter help us know what kind of budget we need to stay within, but it'll also be something that we can submit with an offer so you don't potentially miss out on an opportunity to get the home that you want.
Nice.
And sometimes there are those out-of-pocket expenses the buyer forgets about. What should we kind of remind them about in that case?
Something to keep in mind, everybody always thinks about down payment, closing costs, things like that. But before you even get to the closing table, there are a few things as a buyer that you have to keep in mind. The first is earnest money. That's at the time of contract. It's usually about 1% of the purchase price, but it really depends on the buyer's situation and what works well for them. The next thing would be a home inspection. If you're buying an existing home, we always urge people to get a home inspection. It's a good idea, not only just to look for any cost items, but just to get familiar with the home. Those are about $300. And then with your appraisal, sometimes that can be tacked on with closing costs and paid at closing, and some lenders will require you to pay it up front. And so that just depends on who you're working with on the lending side. Those are about $500 for those. So those are kind of some things to keep in mind before you even hit the closing table.
Good to know.
Got about a minute. Anything else you guys want to talk about, discuss, hit on?
Well, if you do find a property that you're interested in getting more information on or even want to go take a look at, we just want to urge you to call us. I mean, Katie and I are part of a team with a lot of valuable real estate information, and we're ready and willing to help with anything you need from start to finish.
How can they reach you then?
Well, if you want to check out homes, we have every home in Fargo-Moorhead listed available on our website, which is fargohousecenters.com. All of our particular profiles are up there with our particular contact numbers too, so you can reach us either via the website through email, or you can give us a call directly.
Let's throw out a phone number too, just in case.
My number is 701-870-6385.
Okay.
And then mine is 701-729-5050.
Perfect.
Well done. Katie and Megan, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Stay
having
with
us.
us when we come back. We'll be talking some crafts. We got a little competition coming up right after this.